Hello.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I can push over bed. Thanks.
All right, Hi. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. The seat?
The door closing automatically.
Only for the kings and queens of me. Ladies, do you mind if I record the ride for my YouTube channel?
That's fine.
No, it's okay.
Oh, right. And you guys are gonna be the first guinea pigs of my new microphone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was using a smaller one,
cool.
this one. But now
How
I'm
was that
using-
working?
This was actually pretty good, but not on the highway.
Oh, okay.
On the highway, there's too much road noise.
Oh, right, okay.
And this one has more settings, so that I'm supposedly able to filter that out a little bit better.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. And then this one was also not picking up my voice so well, and then I have here another microphone for my voice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's just a hobby. I just started 3 weeks ago, so I got 30 subscribers.
There you go. That's a good start.
So it's not like you're gonna be famous just yet.
We're not ready to be famous just yet anyway.
No, me neither.
Speak for yourself. I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah, it's ready. Yeah. No, I wouldn't even want that. But I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Today's a nice day. It's the warmest it's been since we got here.
Oh, really? So you guys just arrived then?
Yeah, we're just here for a couple more days.
So it's like a holiday?
Yeah, a little vacation.
Oh, nice. It's a good place to come to vacation too.
Oh, it's
Maybe
much warmer than at home, that's for sure.
Okay, so where's that?
We live in Massachusetts,
Oh, okay.
so it's like 35 there right now.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They say you get used to it.
I don't like the cold, so I always try to come away at least for a little bit.
So like you have a home here or know people that have a home here?
My mom lives here.
There's the way to go.
Yep.
And mom happy to see you.
I'm sure, yeah.
You know? My parents come visit me here.
Where are your parents?
In the Netherlands.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, Naples is pretty nice.
Do you go back home often?
No, it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is.
That must be a long flight too, right?
It's like 10 hours or so, 9 hours, I think.
Yeah.
9-hour flight to Amsterdam. Have you been there?
I haven't, no. I would love to go though.
One day.
Yep.
So can I ask, well, what do you guys do in Massachusetts? Like, what kind of occupation do you have?
I'm a heavy equipment operator for a construction company up there.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So we get laid off a lot in the winter.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah. Because the ground's too frozen to do any excavation.
Oh, okay. So you're one of those big diggers?
Yep.
Or that's so cool. How did you learn that? You went to school for that, or?
Yes, but I grew up on like a little horse farm where we had small tractors. That's kind of where I learned the basics. And then my neighbor growing up, he was a business agent for the union that I'm a part of now, and he saw me going to college and not really knowing what I was wanting to do, and I dropped out of college. So he told me about the apprenticeship program up there, and yeah.
Okay.
And now I probably make more money than what I would have if I had actually graduated college.
I bet.
And I'm not in any college debt, so that's helpful too.
Must be nice.
So you then make double the money basically in the summertime.
Yeah.
Because in the winter you can't work, or do you do that other jobs?
Sometimes if it's snowing, we do plowing jobs.
Oh, okay. One of the big trucks that go on the highway?
Well, mostly we'll use the heavy equipment to be the plow. Like a front end loader, we'll use that to move the snow around. We often have contracts with Eversource, the electrical company, and they need to keep their substations open in case they lose power.
Sure.
So to keep the trucks going in and out. We need to move the snow around for them. Or if a pole comes down, we need to remove the snow from that area so they can get in with their trucks to upright the pole and
so
restore.
then, so what kind of machine are you operating exactly? What is the name and the model? I'm gonna look that up.
Well, so there's many different kinds that I operate.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They all work the same, or you have to learn each and every one of them?
You gotta learn each one,
really?
but they all have like the same basic
Well, give
functions,
me a
really.
few model numbers. I'm still gonna look it up.
All right, like a Cat 950.
Okay.
That's a front end loader.
I would say meow, but
Yeah.
how cool are you talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
And then a Cat 320 would be a rubber tire excavator.
Okay.
So those are the two things that I run most of the time.
Cool, I guess. But if you say heavy equipment, I can picture that a little bit, but there's still so much.
Yeah, so like, you know, if we run into like road work up here and we cause all this traffic, I'm usually the person in the machine causing all the traffic for you.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. But still keeping society alive.
yeah.
You know, it's not that you're doing it for nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Although I'm sure that you get your share of comments on the road.
Definitely. Or the double takes when they see me up in the machine, they drive by and they look like that because they're not used to seeing a female in there.
Yeah. Can I ask, are you guys a couple?
Yeah.
Huh? How did I guess so? That was a wild guess, but it's either sisters or a couple, I thought.
Yeah.
Or best friends, yeah, you never know with these things.
It's true.
But
Best friends and a couple.
Oh, look at you. You're cute.
I'd say. So where do you guys meet? Is that the next question?
I work at a restaurant in the evenings, and she had just moved into the area, so she was coming in like all the time. We just met there.
In the restaurant?
Yep.
You were serving on her? Waiting on her?
Actually,
No, she was sitting at the bar. I was just
Okay.
serving tables. But the bartender was like a friend of mine. She tried to play a little matchmaker, I think.
And it was during COVID, so she was wearing a mask. And when she introduced us, and then Sabrina walked away, and then I was like, hey, does she have a nice smile? Because that's important,
Oh,
you know?
really?
So she's like, hey, Sabrina, pull your mask down. I was so embarrassed, but she does have a nice smile, so
Thank you.
You both have a nice smile.
thank you.
Yeah. We do because like plastic teeth. But I think you're sharing that. That's nice. It goes on YouTube though.
What else do you do besides drive for Uber?
I'm in IT. I'm an IT consultant, but for a non-profit.
Oh, that's cool.
And like the name implies, it's not for profit, basically. They don't pay so great, but I love the organization, so sticking with them. And then the rent got raised, and so here we are in the Uber.
Yeah, rents are crazy now.
Yeah, especially here in Naples. And then the Uber, I thought it was a little boring, so then I came up with this hobby. So then after I'm done Ubering, I go home and then edit the videos, and that's where the fun part starts, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Does that company sponsor you to be here, or did you get like a visa to come?
No, I have 2 American children,
Oh, okay.
and it was time for them to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
They were born in Miami back in the day, and it was time for them to go to college, and so we all decided to come here. So we have a green card based on their American citizenship.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that went down. Have you guys like moved around, except Massachusetts? I don't even know exactly what it is. I know it's up north, but
Yeah, the Northeast.
is it
yeah.
near New York then?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Boston?
Yeah, we're like an hour south of Boston, maybe a little less.
No, south of there. Oh, okay.
Yep.
But
Is it-
she's moved all over. She's lived in Australia and
Well, yeah, that was nice.
so-
I lived there for a couple years on like a working holiday visa.
Like
That was
a
why I asked. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Which was fun. I had to do some farm work to like earn my second year visa there. So I picked bananas for a little while.
Used for
I'm sure
traveling
that's
in
hard to
America.
believe to see me, but yeah, they give you like a 1-year visa initially, and then if you do 3 months of some sort of like agricultural work, they allow you to apply for a second year. So I did that for 3 months, and then I was able to stay for an extra year.
So what was the goal? Traveling?
Yeah, that was it. And then I did some time in like Southeast Asia. I didn't live there. I just did a couple weeks. That was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Southeast Asia, what are you talking about? Philippines?
I went to Vietnam for a little while. Yep. And that was really cool.
I never hear anybody going there.
No, it was a really cool experience. I wish I had more time. I would have done Thailand and stuff too. But I could go back. There's always time.
So you hear people going to Thailand, but never ever I hear people going to Vietnam. Vietnam, the only association that I have is the war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well there was a really cool war museum there, which as an American was interesting to learn about, because I feel like we don't really talk about that much in like schools and stuff like that.
But there's no animosity towards Americans?
They were fine to me. Huh. I'd imagine there is like a deep-seated discern for us, but they like tourism because it brings in money for the country.
Sure.
So
especially Americans, they're probably the big spenders.
It's very cheap to travel in Southeast Asia too.
Okay. Very interesting, because in my especially my grandma and a little bit my parents, they still had some animosity towards Germany because of the Second World War.
Mm-hmm.
And that is way back in the day, right? But the Vietnam War, that was in the 60s?
Yep.
So you could imagine that people that you meet,
It's still fresh.
that it's still,
Yeah, they're still having a lot of issues from like the Agent Orange and like having children and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so it's still an issue that I imagine going forward will last quite some time, because it causes like a lot of birth defects, and there's still there are volunteer groups that go there that try to find like the landmines and things that haven't ever gone off. So they'll have like land blocked off, and they'll go looking for them, and they'll dig them up, and they'll bring them to sites like far out from where people are living, and they'll detonate them intentionally just to get rid of that risk for everybody.
So those are military then?
Yeah.
I wouldn't volunteer.
No, definitely not. I'm sure you have to have some sort of training. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah.
Wow, you know a lot about it too, so I guess that's what you learned then in the museum.
Yeah, traveling really is a good way to learn, I think.
Nice. And so who of you is Sabrina?
Mm-hmm.
That's you. And
Yep.
then what's your name?
Bethany.
Bethany? Bethany?
Yes.
All right. Write it down in the big book of Santa Claus.
Cool. I look forward to finding you on YouTube.
I know, right?
So you can scan the code on the business card, and that will bring up the channel. And you can see what I did. Please like and subscribe, people.
That's a good way to get some followers, though, because you must do a number of rides every day.
Yeah, like 3 or 4, but I don't publish everybody. And so, like, some people don't like to be published at all. They say it right off the bat no, and that's fine too, of course. And then there's some rides that just don't go exactly as you plan, or there's just a lot of awkward, quiet moments, and I can cut those out, but then the conversation doesn't go, or
Doesn't flow as smoothly.
yeah, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood, but that happens too. Or subjects are too sensitive. I have quite a few of them checked by my wife. She's my moral support, so to speak. Where I go like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like the other day I had an ex-convict in the car. And yeah, we had some discussions about that, but in the end it was good to go. Hey, you guys going to the medical plaza?
Oh yeah, my mom works here, so we're coming to borrow her car. Go to the beach.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you.
Too. Yeah, for sure. All right, ladies. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy Naples.